Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies.
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks. That is classified military. Men! Let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open... My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were We have seen many wars on ISIS, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new... Please, help us. No one else... Captain, you're... Captain, you're...
It disgusts me how many soldiers...
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your star... Everything seems in order. There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issues... I don't make the law, Offworlder. Only the Queen or General Vaklu can issue starport visas. It's a lengthy process, costs money, and there's a long line ahead of you. I wouldn't pay the beggars near here much mind. Just ignore them and go about your business. Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore. Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu. Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial. The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic. Queen, you're cleared to go.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble I wouldn't deal. I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your...
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for... Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworld. Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the...
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city. And for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders. A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago. Certainly. These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements. I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more. Stay out of trouble.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't...
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough...
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. You have returned... General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but... Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am... You have returned.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more... Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. It's Jedi whose fallen brethren have brought such... Are you with me? Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide. Exactly. That is all we ask.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend...
You can't silence me forever, soldier.
We're gonna have to find another source of cheap fuel now to Paragus.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will... There must come a back for all... Are you... Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to...
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to...
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace.
We're gonna have...
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba.
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo grabo. Drum pabanaka.
Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Fereki mangradu noko herete jun sombo marampi no su klelas.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa muli. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinama.
Ondalal no saga. Drum pabanakaras.
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slimapu.
Darabinu ko sobaramwe. Masako chiro. Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka
Taracho mosincho kavavo. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawan.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawan.
Yes, human sentient. I want to hear the answer to this as well. Do you stand with youthful idealism or with political...
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slimapu.
She is a reed in the wind, too frail to stay in place. She will be blown in every direction, and ultimately, to no advantage for herself. Are you so certain? Vaklu is strong, capable, and is willing to take risks to get what he wants. The world of substance has...
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa.
Dahupa bosa kurat.
My life for...
The sky ramp is restricted to The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. I'm the one in charge. There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only author...
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganoiso, Totorano, Rakichi-san, Dakosha, Nichuku, Punta Chakorso Waman, Jumkarataka, Chonobograwe.
You are no match for us.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right.
Some of those alien thugs out.
A lot of credits to be made around here.
Have any work that needs to be done?
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skill.
Heard of any good finds?
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components. Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods? That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods? Greetings, ma- That goes again.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them. Like I would know. Isis is a crazy place right now. It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Heard of any good finds?
Donos emeragith, wanarakora chidro. Dawa chosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo para makawana abawasi. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspect in Wamagro, may rangana. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. In Wamagro. Tono. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspect tonatada bear mabar chokto. Fedko emarayam gawata situ insula rakarakachata. Tamasokin Moka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Tu Fedko emarayam gawata situ insula rakarakachata. Tamasokin chudawanka. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspect tonatada bear mabar.
Malampro tarawanji kasa samcha para guata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan hansata. Tu Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiat Ta come tac, blaia giusting, miki gongo beast. Gione mullera, tonkinge bano jansaka, kavadumpa munsuru kupla liawa. Da wancha more. Da hoop.
I've been all over the galaxy, and this has got to be the worst
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions there. That's all I want to talk to you about, Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni.
Kashoni crystals were warmed by a dying sun millennia ago. Only a handful were obtained before the sun went nova. Their power is room.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa. Don't worry. I am not going to tell you what I'm using it for. Considering what I'm willing to pay or give you, no question. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross it. Many Jedi. I see. Don't worry. Because it's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. You won't find a better. Do you have? Let's just. That's all. Don't. You won't.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas. After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost to the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and if Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow. Trade between our worlds has brought economic prosperity, and people just take it for granted. All worlds are now interconnected. The Senate also smooths over differences and is a great instrument for peace. If the Republic falls apart, eventually, the entire galaxy... I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Izes are and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Kur. What do you want to know about that night? Dagon Gent didn't do it because he was with me. It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is... I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be... I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved. We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been I only wish there was something...
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian.
I don't particularly like the idea that he's working.
Good to see you again. I was sent... Thank you. Helping me if...
Tawini Malre, una bola que chihuahua. Krachiku. John Soboma. Rogachi, Norta, Imbreve Sotamici, Pratanga no me videito. Ishunko. We don't sacra.
Crotono rangama nunchkawa. Tanto todos tumukarata. Me ranganoroto. Dosimana rachata. Crotono rangamana tandi groto. Mopiduna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Insukre masukun ratungala. Me rontono junsara garoto. Minsu.
Purnacha niso pamaranga dori savot. Dorcha niso bawata. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimorota kams. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Kavadumpe masuraku dahupo botenya goju chopicha. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Dahupo botenya goju chopicha. Catch mis. Do not go herete pachasa. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Dahupo botenya goju.
Fasa sushowi. Karanta. Lutana. Tutami siki.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Bazak? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is.
Good to see.
This room is reserved. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
You can't be the one that fought. This is our part of the merchant quarter. Watch your step.
We've never had a civil war. If Vaclu starts one,
Wait. Dahupo botenya goju.
The windy need job.
Alright, alright.
Heard of any good finds?
Greetings. Some of those alien.
A lot of credits to